What is up, guys? Black Lucia 1000. I'm here today to give you guys a discussion, a request from a subscriber. I'll put his name in the link up here somewhere in the annotation. And he asked me, he was like, Black, I got a request, son. What is the most impressionable Dragon Ball Z saga to you, in your opinion? And I was like, off the gate, I already knew. But I just want to go in detail and you know, give a little more insight on my decision, on my, you know, answer. So this for you, bro, let's go. So the most impressionable fight, well, saga or fight or whatever, is Gohan in the Cell saga. Gohan versus Cell. Now that fight, now hands down, I think that in my opinion, they said the Frieza saga has the best fights, and I agree. I agree. In the, you know, to a certain point, I agree. But the Cell saga made a good impression. It really made a good impression because, excuse me, you have this 11-year-old boy going against the most powerful being in the world, the perfect being at that point in time. And I still think he was the perfect being because the Cell saga is my favorite saga, and Cell is my favorite villain in Dragon Ball Z. So, like, the reason why it made such an impression, because you have this kid who's only 11 and is taking on basically every single person that his father defeated, even as a kid. And basically Dr. Gero, he's taking on the mantle of Goku. He's taking on he's walking in his father's footsteps at that point in time. He was walking in his father's footsteps because Cell was made up of Vegeta, Goku fought him, Frieza, Dr. Gero. I don't want to say Dr. Gero. I'm just gonna say, you can't say Dr. Gero, because he killed the Red Ribbon Army and he wanted revenge. He destroyed the Red Ribbon Army, and Dr. Gero wanted revenge on Goku. So, and then it was you got Piccolo, he got Tien cells, he got Krillin cells. I mean, Goku cells. He got almost every Z Warrior cells, I think, except for Yamcha. I think, yeah, except for Yamcha. But it's mostly all the villains. So basically, you have this kid taking on all the people that Goku ever came across. Almost everybody came across. Most of them anyway. And it's put all in one in this powerful being. And to see him whip Cell's ass was amazing. After, like, even before he went Super Saiyan 2, he held his own. Cell, I believe, was stronger, but Gohan could hold his own. Now, if Cell would have went, maybe, if Cell wasn't really like trying, even at first, like when they first fought, when Gohan was in Super Saiyan, he wasn't even trying. Then he had the Sensu Bean he ate after he fought Goku, so he was twice as strong. But like that fight, man, just to see that nigga do that and whip his ass after Gohan went Super Saiyan 2 was incredible. It was like, wow, Gohan is the shit. Gohan was my nigga. You know, till this day I still watch that fight. That shit is amazing. Like, it is. That's the most impressionable thing to me, because the mantle was passed down from father to son. And the thing is, Gohan, you know, he doesn't really want to fight. He's not a fighter. You know, he just wanted peace. With Goku like that too. He's kind of like that, but he's still a Saiyan. You know, he gotta have that challenge. And until Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, he didn't have that. He didn't have that killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? So that's really much, you know, that really much sums it up. Like, just seeing that Gohan, you know, accepted and took this shit, you know, took this thing that his father, you know, that he, so I guess, created after fighting with all these dudes over the years. And, you know, it was a heavy burden. He was only 11, you know what I'm saying? But after Super Saiyan 2, it was like Gohan forever. Gohan got this shit, son. You know what I'm saying? So just to see him do that, man, it was it was amazing. It was freaking amazing, and he was the strongest nigga in the thing thus far. Even though Cell came back, when Cell came back, regenerated back after blowing himself up, he was even 10 times more powerful. But Gohan wasn't afraid. He still was, you know, I'm ready for you, son. And I think, and some people, a person made a video like this. He was like, could have killed Cell if he wouldn't have got hurt, and you know, if he wouldn't have got hurt trying to save Vegeta. And in my opinion, yes, but he had to go full power. He still would have been stronger than Cell, but he would have had to go full power. He would have had to go all out, you know. So it's simple as that. I mean, that's the most impressionable shit to me. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's like seeing that shit, son. It was like, and the transformation speaks for itself. You know. But yeah, that's why it's more that's really an impression to me. And the reason why I kind of don't like Gohan now, because it made so much of an impression that when he got older, like what, he was 17 at the time. After that, he fell off. He couldn't balance school, pussy, and saving the world. You couldn't balance that shit. And then you had a little brother. You had to, you know, nigga looked up to you, son. But it is what it is. He fell off of this shit, and that's why I'm really like pissed off. And don't get me started about in GT. We're not gonna count GT, but anyways, Gohan, you know. Now, when he went Ultimate Gohan, that was the shit. I was like, Gohan came back, but then he fucked up and dropped the ring and the earring and. But that's pretty much it. So, just for you, bro. Rate, comment, subscribe. As always, remember, you guys up. Peace.